Hey everybody, this is Christine Sienna Calabrese from the book What About the Dog, available on Amazon, and also now What About the Cat, which you can check out on Kickstarter.com. I'm not here to talk to you about the books though today, although I love to talk about pre-planning for our pets, and I love to talk about pet safety and forward thinking because I'm all about pet protection. But I was supposed to do a podcast this morning and to talk about the book. And I was going to front load a concern of mine, and I didn't get to do the podcast this morning, so I'm going to do this here. I have to do a little PSA on the 4th of July. The 4th of July and pet safety, dog safety. It is the worst time of the year for dog owners. And I don't know if you knew this, but it is the worst time for animal shelters as well, because the 4th of July and the 5th of July is when they see their largest intake of dogs, because dogs are running for their lives. Even though we think it's a holiday, our dogs think it's Armageddon. And I have a lot I want to say, and I'm curbing it about these individuals that I will refer to later as Joe Patriot. I'm going to leave that to the end because I really want to get out these 5 tips that pet owners can use to keep their dogs safe. I'm really upset. The thing that really pushed me to make this video today is on my Facebook feed today. We've been seeing a lot of stories daily already about fireworks, saying what's happening to dogs, and this dog is lost and that dog's lost, and it's started way too early. I don't know if it's this pandemic. I don't know. Suddenly, for a bunch of people that aren't working, we have all the time and the money in the world. At least in Illinois we do, because everyone's flocking over to Indiana and giving them money. So I don't know. They have more time and money than I do, apparently. So just this morning on my Facebook feed, I saw a very upsetting story, which I shared, about a rescue dog in Florida that was on a balcony 8 stories up. And this is June, people. Today, this is June 30th. We're not even in July. And some Joe Patriot decided to shoot off some fireworks at some random time, because it doesn't matter, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Hey, when the wave hits you, it hits you. You can't control it. So this dog got spooked and jumped off the balcony 8 stories and died. So I was like, okay, look, we got it. We have to talk about this. We got to talk about this. So we can't stop Joe Patriot, apparently. I mean, even though this is illegal in Illinois, we don't enforce things. So my pet owners, my dog owners in particular, have to play defense. So I want to give you 5 tips to keep your dog safe against Joe Patriot this 4th of July. I'm hoping this stuff wraps up real soon. Okay, so for starters, number 1, if your dog doesn't normally wear a collar, my dogs don't normally wear collars in the house. This week, put a collar on your dog. Make sure the tag on the collar, the information is accurate. Put information on both sides of the tag, okay? 2 different phone numbers, that would be great. I'm part of a rescue group. We go out, we catch loose dogs all the time. That's extremely helpful. Okay. Number two, if you have a weak, rickety fence, this would be the time to fortify the fence. If you can't fortify the whole fence, if the whole fence is shot, or if you have just a weak point in the fence, fortify that. Just fortify that portion right there, because I'm telling you, when these fireworks go off, we got dogs that are running like linebackers, like Chicago Bear linebackers. I'm not talking about these bears. I'm talking about the bears from the 80s. Okay, they will go through a fence like that. Okay, they're running for their lives. They're terrified. So please check out your fences. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, I need you to flip your dog walking schedule. Okay, so like in that movie with Will Smith, I Am Legend, you know how like everything started to go bad when the sun started to go down? I think of it like that. Okay, so we need to walk our dogs in the morning, avoid the afternoon heat. We need to do it in the morning. We need to get that done then, because the closer it gets to sundown, that's when the activity increases, obviously. And here's a point I want to make. Even though your dog is on a collar or a harness even, when a dog is spooked, they will slip out of that like Houdini. Okay, so you'll be left literally holding a leash and a collar, and your dog's like already down to Kalamazoo. It's like that. So, so please flip the dog walks. Okay, my fourth point is I have individuals that like to let their dogs out off leash, okay, for potty. Like say you don't have a fence in your backyard, or I get people that just want to let them do a quick potty out front, sniff the tree, check out the fire hydrant, whatever, potty, come back in the house. Not this week, not this week. Like my girlfriend in Boston would say, AZ, all done, not this week, okay, because all it's going to do is take one random M80 or something from Joe Patriot, because we don't know when those waves of patriotism are gonna hit, okay? It's unpredictable. And I get it, man, I get it. I'm a 2-time veteran myself, I get it. Sometimes you just get, caught up, you just get a spontaneous wave of patriotism. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting here, like just all cool and chill, and all of a sudden I'm like, damn, I'm glad we're liberated from the British, man. Let me blow some shit up. It just hits you like that. So I got it. So we got to be prepared. So again, take your dog out on a leash just this week, just this week. Okay, go do the fire hydrant on a leash. If you're going to do that, please keep the leash taut, no slack, or put your dog on a harness, because if something does pop off and that dog bolts, you're going to have a whole new problem with slack in that leash. That dog's going to hurt himself real bad, and that's a whole nother story, okay? So that was number 4. And please don't underestimate your dog. I don't want to hear my dog is 400 years old, my dog has 3 legs, my dog can't see. Listen, when that boom happens, you're going to see Usain Bolt. That's what's going to happen. Your dog is suddenly qualified for the next Olympics. That's how fast your dog is going to be gone, okay? By the time you get your car keys, you're going to be like, gone, just gone, okay? So number 5, this is it. This is for all the chips. This is it. This is for all the chips right here, okay? Please take notes, turn this up. Microchip your dogs. Microchip your dogs. Microchip your dogs. Okay? As a rescuer, when we catch dogs, 3 of the worst scenarios for us. 1, we get a dog with no collar, obviously. No collar or bad information. We scan a dog, there's no chip. Okay, that's 1. Number 2, the chip isn't registered. That doesn't happen too often, but it does happen once in a while. So it's the same as picking up a dog that has a collar and a dog tag, but just imagine that dog tag is absolutely blank. It does no good. It needs to be registered to someone. Okay, and number three, okay, pay attention to this. Update your information on the chip. Update your information on the chip. Okay, if you've moved, if your phone number has changed, update the information. We want to give you your dog back, but we cannot reach you. We don't know how to contact you. Okay, people have asked me, how do I update my information? Okay, it's real easy. Take your dog just to be scanned at the vet. Find out who the company is. It might be Avid, it might be Home Again, whoever it is. Okay, call the company. It's usually free. And over the phone, they'll just take your new address and your new phone number. That's it. Easy peasy, okay? That's all you have to do. Really, those are the major points. Those are the major points I wanted to address. As far as the microchip too, if your dog isn't currently microchipped, it's about a $30 process. It's a shot. It's a vet tech visit. It's no big deal. Please. It's your greatest tool in securing your dog in case your dog ever escapes for any reason or gets stolen or whatever. Okay? So please share this video. I'm really seriously struggling with myself to just cut it here because there's so much I want to say about Joe Patriot and this holiday. I wish Jimmy Kimmel would go out, and do one of those funny street interviews and actually ask people if they know what we're actually celebrating, what this hholiday is about. I'd love to see that because I'll bet you the majority of these Joe Patriots are just walking around like 4th of July, like Independence Day. Independence. This is blow shit up day, man. That's what that's about. It's the day of the year to just blow shit up and scare the shit out of people and animals and autistic people and people with special needs and you name it. Veterans with PTSD. We love you too. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Please share this video with your pet owners. We've got to be proactive. It's the end of June. Things are building up. They're going to hit their peak. 4th, 5th, start to die down. Okay? Please keep your dog safe. And please check out whataboutthedogbook.com where you can pre-plan for your dog in case something happens to you. Your dog will be covered because everything someone would need to know about your dog is in this book. Okay? And as well, What About the Cat? Check it out at Kickstarter.com. Please be safe. I'll talk to you later.